YouTube. Oh man. Tired, YouTube. I'm tired. Tired. Let me turn this down so I can speak to y'all. Getting fat. But listen, this is what I want to talk to y'all about real quick. I'm so sick and fucking tired of hearing about this starter company bullshit. Let me tell you, this video might not be that long. I've been meaning to do this video for a long time, and I just want you guys to know. There is no such thing as a starter company. But there is. People use the word starter company out of context. All right? And then they don't. I'm going to break down what starter company means and should mean. And stop listening to these fucking nitwits that just like to hear themselves talk and like to just sound like they know what they're talking about and know what they're doing and all of this bullshit. I'm going to run down a couple of companies. And I'm just going to run down a couple of companies, just shout out a couple of companies, okay? Here. Everyone knows. You got US Express. You got Knight. You got Swift. PTL. Western Express. Warner. There's so many companies, right? I'm just talking about the major ones. I'm just going to run off the major ones that I know everybody would know. They all accept new students, okay? All of those companies that I just named accepts new students, okay? People that just finished. Some of those companies have their own CDL program where you can get your CDL, okay? Now, I know what some people mean when they say start a company. They say, oh, well, go to here, get some experience, and then go somewhere else, right? Okay. I'm going to mention what someone did. Okay, we all know who he is, but I'm not going to mention his name because I'm not giving out no free advertisement on my channel. This one guy, this one individual, started at Warner. He started at Warner. Then he went to Knight. He didn't have to start at Warner. He could have just went straight to Knight. Okay? And been there for quite some time. Left and came back, whatever. Right? Warner is not a starter company. There are people that have been at Warner for years. There are people that have been at Warner for 40 years, 20 years. Multiple people have been at Warner for years. How can you call that kind of company a starter company if there are people that have been there for years? Okay? Meaning, to trucking industry, when they say starter company, they're saying a company that's not meant for you to stay there for a long period of time. Yes, it is. Every single company out here, major carrier, Trans Am, Roll, all the other ones I named. There are people there that are very, very happy there, that are not leaving, that retire there, that been there before you and I have been born. These people are happy. All of these companies are places that we all can stay and be there and retire from if that's what we want. Okay? Some of the companies pay more than others, and some companies pay less. But that doesn't make them a starter company. Okay? I'm tired of hearing these fucking retards keep saying, what's a good starter company? Every company you can start with. Every single company. Now, in my definition, if I said I'm trying to find a good starter company, when I first got my CDL, I never used that term, by the way, but my very first company was J&R Shugel. I wouldn't recommend anyone going to J&R Shugel that just got out of school. The reason why, because J&R Shugel doesn't have any respect for anyone that just got out of school. And especially for someone that didn't get their well, they don't have a CDL school anyway. But they treat you as if they paid for your schooling and you got to pay them back. They start you off at 27 cents a mile for someone that just graduated out of school. Okay? I went there, but I left very, very quickly. I just wanted to hurry up and go somewhere. I didn't give a shit. They sent me a plane ticket. I took the plane ticket, went straight to Minnesota, New Ulm, Minnesota, and I just wanted to get started. And then reality hit, like, how the fuck am I going to survive making 27 cents a mile? And they try to, like, add in all of these incentives that are not guaranteed, and fuck that. But if I say start a company, it's somewhere that I want to start, learn how to drive, learn how to slide my tandems, just learn all of the trucking stuff. And then I use that information to work for myself, not get some experience 6 months, a year, and then go work for someone else. That's my definition of what a starter company is. It should be yours too. Trucking is not what it used to be anymore. Okay? Used to be able to go with a company and stay with them forever, and you can make a lot of money. Now that things are changing, the e-logs and all of this other stuff, it's it's about experience, and it's about becoming lease, and it's about becoming owner op. It's not about working for a company. It's not about working for a mega carrier, even a small company. You know, some of these family-owned owner-operators that you can go work for. Now, I'm gonna tell you what, most owner-operator, small companies, they pay you the most. They're gonna pay you way more than any mega carrier will pay you. But they may require you to have some experience. But the main point I'm trying to make is there's no such thing as a fucking starter company. Kick every old truck driver in the ass and tell them I sent you. There's no such thing as a starter company. If you work for Swift, okay, there are a lot of happy people at Swift, all right? There are a lot of happy people at that company that everyone says, "Oh, them motherfuckers can't drive." There's people at at U.S. Express that can't drive. There are people at night that can't drive. There are people at all kind of companies. They're fucking horrible. There's accidents happening at their companies just like any other company. All right. So and actually, to be honest, Swift pays better than a lot of companies. If you actually call them and look and ask them about their pay and most of their dedicated accounts, they pay more than fucking US Express, to be technical. So keep all those things in mind when you hear people talking about start a company and you're looking, you say, all right, where am I going to go? Where am I going to get my start from? You want to do your you want to investigate, you want to look around, but don't worry about this start a company fucking bullshit. Get that out of your head. It's pointless to even think about, because that first company, you may want to stay there. I don't know how long most of you plan on being out on the road, over the road or regional or dedicated, whatever it is, but you can go anywhere that's offering you the best, and that can suit your needs. Some of you guys live at home still with your mom, so $800-900 a week, you're probably like, fuck, that's a whole lot better than when I used to work at fucking McDonald's or stocking shelves at Walmart. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. Wherever you can go, where you're comfortable and where you're happy, go. It has nothing to do with starter companies. There's no such thing. I want to engrave that in your head. There's no such thing as a starter company. All right? That is a truck driving myth. Stupid bullshit saying that it should just be, no one should even use. All right. There was something else I wanted to go over. But a lot of you guys, right? Hold on, I want to set my phone up. A lot of guys are interested in leasing and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to do now with myself. I want to lease. I want to lease onto a company, but I have to find a company that is going to suit me and what I want. Or I may just be buying a truck and doing whatever I want, because I don't want to lease and still be under someone else's authority. I don't want anyone telling me what to do. If I'm going to lease, that means that I'm self-employed. I'm contracted with under another company. Someone's giving me their loads. So, and then you have, your option of being on a board, and you can pick your own loads, and I don't want to go here, I don't want to go there, or whatever it is you decide you want to do. But my next move is buying my own truck, and that should come relatively quickly. I'm looking at maybe about February to put money down to get my own truck and to run under my own authority. I've considered running for certain companies and just leasing one of their trucks, but I'm just a big skeptical about that, because the thing, which it benefits you. Let's say, for example, I'm just gonna throw a name out there. Let's say if I decide to lease with Western Express, right? And so I lease with Western Express, whatever their deal is, and I say, I say, you know what? Fuck this company. I don't want to lease with this company anymore. Guess what? I'm clear. I have no debt, as long as everything's paid up. There's no penalty, things like that. You can't do that if you go with quality. Or, I mean, I can't really speak too much on quality because I really don't know much about them. But I'm just saying, if you went and you got a truck note, and certain companies, they're not going for you to just be able to walk away without penalty. Nah, they're not going for that shit. They're, if you got your credit ran and all that stuff, you're stuck with that. So there are goods and bads to leasing with a company and getting one of their trucks. And if you say, you know what, it's not working for me, I'm just going to cut my losses here and just walk away. And you're free to go. And you can even go back company, or you can do whatever you want to do. But that's definitely my plan for February. I want my own truck. I have been considering getting a box truck also, box truck and regular tractor, tractor and trailer. Whatever is economical for me at the time is what I'm going to do. There are a lot of people making a lot of money running box trucks. I'm talking, you know, 10, 20,000 a month, which is fine for me. If I can make, you know, 10 grand after expenses and taxes and all that stuff a month, I'm happy. And there are people that makes more than that. Doesn't matter. I'm worried about. I'm only concerned about what's going to be convenient for me, and that's the only thing that any of you should be concerned about. What is convenient for you right now? Don't try to keep up with nobody. Fuck everybody else. Run your own race. Do your own thing. And I promise you, things will go good, very good. Don't worry about how many trucks this person has and how much money this person is making. Do what you can do at the time and continue to grow. What else I want to go over? I don't know. I think that's really about it. I just really wanted to talk about this stupid ass um, starter company. All right, just there's no starter company. Don't ask anybody about whether if this company is a good company. Is this a good starter company? Ask them about how are they treated at that company. And then when you ask a person about a company or about the company that they work for, listen to what they're saying. Check their attitude. See if they're a person that may be causing some of the issues that they may be having. A lot of times when you speak to people, you can hear it in their voice and in their tone, whether they're smart asses or whether they're somebody that you like. He probably may be the cause of some of the things that he's going through. I see that a lot. I see that a lot. A lot of people are denying loads. A lot of people are denying loads. They're constantly late on loads. They're oversleeping, shit like that, and they wonder why they're sitting and stuff like that. So when you ask people about their company, listen to what's coming out of their mouth. If the first thing they say out of their mouth, ah man, this fucking company, you know, they're not going to be there if it's all that bad. You know, there's too many companies out here to deal with that. As long as your license is good and you have a clean driving record, You can go anywhere. Any company will take you. That driving record is clean. You'll always be employed as a truck driver. Um, yeah, that's really about it.